Today I'm going to show you a mall I like to shop in, and I'm going to show you my journey downtown to the National Museum and to a major park that everyone that comes to KL should see. Here's the National Museum of Malaysia, and here's the Islamic Museum, although I didn't get to that one today. The focus of today's video is on the green space on the map, because it's a huge park in downtown KL. It has the planetarium, National Space Center, a big bird park, butterfly park, a police training center of sorts, old growth jungle forest throughout, and generally it looks like a great place simply to hang out for the day. However, my movie today will start with an A&W, a mall, and then the downtown stuff. This is the famous KL A&W, which is very close to the Aim Court Mall. And the A&W with a, looks like a soccer pitch down there. And of course there's the Amcorp or A&M Court Mall, not quite sure. And on the other side there's a park with a lake, and I'll show you in a sec. Here's what inside the mall looks like. It's not high-end, not name brand, but there's a zillion little shops, and there's a lot of great deals to be found in this mall. For example, if you see that wooden furniture down there, that's beautiful rosewood from Pakistan. Just the lid alone on some of those items I could just barely lift up. It's so dense and so heavy a wood, it's beautiful. Anyhow, it's a neat little mall to come to. Things are reasonably priced, but not all high-end. Well, I've left the mall, and I thought I'd show you the park. In the mall, by the way, there are several reflexology shops where you can get your feet massaged, and my God, does it ever make your feet feel good. Anyhow, here's a sort of a local park. You can see there's some kind of a celebration, whether a wedding or something that's taking place on the far side. Just a nice park. I'm going to go for a walk around it. Just a bit of a close-up of the park and the celebration that's taking place over there. Not sure what it is. Pretty spot though. I'm not going to try walking around it today. Well, I guess I decided to have a slightly closer look. That's a picture of the National Museum, and the Hilton Hotel is in behind. It's a great place to visit, get a grip on the Malaysian culture. I'm now going over a walkway over this freeway into a, I don't know how many acre park. There's a butterfly park and a few other attractions. It's nice and cool up here. There's a cool breeze. I'm not sure if I'm correct on Butterfly Park, but there is a planetarium that looks like a great place for kids. There's all sorts of interactive things to do. We'll have to climb up a great flight of stairs. I've arrived at the, you can see the museum down there. I've arrived at the National Planetarium. Interesting looking building. Again, it looks like it's really designed for education purposes, interactive things for the kids to do. I'm still searching for the butterfly park. I haven't been able to find out where that is yet. Anyhow, it's a nice view from up here. Well, after hiking up to the top of the hill there to the planetarium, I found out that I needed to come down this way to get to the Butterfly Park. I haven't found it yet, but you can see the National Space Agency in the background. Well, can you believe the greenery? I mean, I'm living in the middle of a jungle, and just to sort of highlight that, just check out, I think this is a tree, but you know, there's vines that hang down that I wanted to be Tarzan. I could probably swing from tree to tree. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it sure looks neat. Well, I'm en route to the Butterfly Park. There's kind of a stone hedge setting here. Not exactly sure what it represents. I'm sure it's a model of some sort, but I'm certainly in the thick of the jungle. You can see some of the original trees that are here. I assume they're original in any case. Yeah, just a lovely setting. I could see I could come back here. That truck that just went by is the police van that was carrying police horses. Looked like they were going to do a bit of a ride. I found a map so I can orient myself. There's the planetarium. So I walk down those stairs, and as I come over this way, there is the different parks. So there's a bird park, police museum, the other things to see. Well, finally I have described to me the various things that you can see in this park. I think I came through the back door, and this is actually the front door. In this park, I'm discovering that building and this building are all part of the Prime Minister's, or the old Prime Minister's residence back in sort of the 80s. Now it's just immemorial as part of the national park. This is another scene of the ex-residence, or the residence of the ex-Prime Minister. That's a sign describing all that. I'm now going to take a right-hand turn and head to the Butterfly Park. This either Butterfly Park or aviary, a bird park of some sort. There must be monkeys because we're being warned, do not feed. Well, I've now found the next major attraction. As you look carefully, you'll see netting across a certain acreage. Obviously, that's where the butterflies, birds, monkeys are sort of kept within a natural habitat. There's a bit more of this netted habitat I'm about to enter into. Well, just a continuation. This is a very large sanctuary of some sort, all netted for birds, butterflies, and monkeys, I guess. There's a restaurant there. It looks like it's within the netting, so perhaps you'll have a meal and watch the birds and butterflies. Again, just this park setting. I assume these trees are original sort of jungle setting. Again, there's lots of trees that if I was Tarzan, I'm sure I could swing from treetop to treetop. However, that's in another life, I guess. So here's a map of the park. Now it's later in the afternoon, so I only have a couple of hours, and it's quite a large acreage, and it's also 50 ringgits to go in, so I think I'll reserve my visit for another time.